92.3 now.
92.3, what's up? It's Toro. We have the 1975 in the house. Right? I say the, or is it just
It's
19?
definitely the
1975. I was reading up about you. I want to get right into that. Explain to me a little more how you came with the name the 1975.
It's just about the really.
Yep.
You say the, but I suppose it's the for me. It was just because I got given a book by like an artist.
Okay.
Well, that I met. I was mates with him once, and somebody had treated this book as like a diary. I don't know who it was, but they'd written all over it.
Yep.
It was quite mad, and they dated it the 1975, 1st of June, the 1975. I just thought it was quite interesting,
And it just stuck with you.
it just stuck with me until we came to looking for a name for the band, and I thought it was perfect,
Yep.
a representation of, like someone's confusion.
Now, is that more of a representation of the band itself
Well,
also?
that's it. I suppose that's kind of it. I
Yep.
think at the time when we were constantly searching for ourselves, searching to kind of acquire a true understanding of who
what
we
you
were,
are, yep.
that was when that name came about, and I think maybe it was just it fit because I didn't really understand it. I didn't really understand what we were.
Mm-hmm. Now, going along with that, for pop culture here at 92.3, what would you like to explain to your fans or new fans that you want to gain, like what type of band you are? What would we be expecting from you?
I suppose we're quite unexpected. We've become defined by being quite indefinable.
Okay.
Because it's difficult to say what, I don't know, it's difficult to put us in a genre. But that's because, like anybody of our generation, we like create in the same way that we consume.
Yep.
Artistically speaking, like, it's the tribalist attitudes towards music and pop culture and art.
Mhm.
They've kind of gone a little bit now. There's not as many scenes. And I think that we are, the stylistic polarity in our music
Yep.
is a reflection of who we are as people. It's a reflection of where we are as a generation of people.
Now, with your bandmates, do you and someone else might have a different style of music that they like right now, like different artists that are out that are kind of like...
Is there artists that we like?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads. I mean, we're massively into like, The Weeknd and Flying Lotus and Disclosure, and there's loads of good stuff going on at the moment. But we've been so buried like,
Mhm.
in what we're doing. We're constantly. Well, we're writing the second album at the moment as well.
Yep.
So.
Well, you start off with, if I'm correct, 3 EPs you worked on.
Yeah.
Then
we did a 4th EP.
the music for Cars.
It was weird the way it worked. It was Face Down, Sex, Music for Cars, IV.
Yep.
And then in America, we started getting popular a lot sooner than we thought we would.
Yep.
We thought we'd have to wait for an album. So then we did a different version of the IV record for the American market. It was interesting, but yeah, so it was 4 EPs leading up to the album.
So then now your debut album, the 1975, out there, go get it, download it, iTunes. Chocolate is the song that you're pushing right now. Tell me more about that song. Like, how did you come about with that?
That song is kind of like, I suppose it's like one of the blueprints for our band. There's probably about 4 or 5 songs that are the foundations for everything else that preceded it.
Yep.
Chocolate was the first time we realized that was the kind of structure, that was the way that we were going to structure our music. When we wrote that, we were like, right, we need another 13 of them, you know?
Mhm.
That was kind of the plan. So it's a very important song to us. In regards to what it's about, I don't really know. It's about the kind of tussle between youth culture and figures of authority in like small towns, you know?
You do have your own unique sound, and even in the videos too. I mean, the Sex video in comparison to the Chocolate video, and you did the City video.
Mm.
The City video and Chocolate video is in black and white. Is there a reason for it?
Yeah, I suppose there is. Everything was in black and white up until that video for Sex. And then...
I kind of liked Sex wasn't in black and white, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so did I. Loads of people started on the internet, they were kind of going crazy about it. They were saying, oh, well, they're changing or they're like conforming to a major label or something. I think making a video that has loads of like breasts and drug taking in it isn't really conforming to a major label. And I also think that things like that, like sometimes creative decisions, they just make themselves.
Yep.
We made a video and we looked at it in black and white and we looked at it in color and it looked better in color.
Yep. That was on. I liked it a lot. You performed in New York. You rocked out. You got some sold out shows at the Bowery. What's it like? What would you say the difference is in the crowds here in New York City versus other cities you performed at?
I like New York. I'm always quite proud of New York when I come here because it has the right to be a bit stuck up, really.
Okay.
It's like Manchester and London. They're so spoilt for choice.
Yep.
Every band comes through there every day, every week. Like, it's nothing new, live music. But every time we've played New York City, the shows have been really, really buzzing. Like, really, really important shows where the whole room can kind of feel it, you know? Maybe that's a reflection of where we are as a band, our career. But I think that New York has the right to kind of be really cool.
Oh, it's
and
dope.
No one's really cool at our shows. Everyone's kind of aloof.
We're like a melting pot of people that love all different types and genres of music.
I think it's slightly touched upon what I said before as well. I think this generation of people, especially the people that I'm seeing coming to our shows, it seems to be like really about the lyrics. It seems to be about singing back.
Yeah.
Our shows are all about singing back, and that's a cool idea.
You have any other shows coming out here to New York?
Webster Hall in December.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Webster Hall is a huge venue. And you're going to be traveling all over. This is your tour, your headlining tour that's going on right now. All this is Chicago, New York.
Yeah, I think it's sold out everywhere.
Keep rocking, man. The 1975, I got your album right here.
Oh, there it is.
Make sure you definitely go get that. Chocolate's dope song. Really different type of genres of music here. I wish you nothing but the best, man. Thank you for coming by. And I asked him earlier, I said, you know, you were performing in New York last night. Are you hungover? He's like, nah, it was too crazy over there. So I appreciate that.
It's too busy to even drink. It's too busy to do anything. I went to bed at 3. I had to be up at 5.
It's the life of a superstar right now, dude.
Good fun though, right?
The 1975, thank you for coming through.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. 92.3 now.